Why is wild woman here? Yeah, the star in reverse. See, your mama, anybody, it's a point of no return, guys. It's a point, like some people, everybody not strong enough. Everybody not a Scorpio. Everybody's life is not about tearing down and building back up. Everybody's life is not about rebirth and transformation. We did that shit so much, Scorpio it don't even bother us no more. Like, we look at transformation as a matter of fact, that like we lost our job, okay. I guess I'm gonna take me 2 weeks off and then I start looking for me a job. You know, it ain't gonna be no, we finna get no gun and put it to our head. Like, but some people like that. Some people feel like that's they can't come back from that. So what was your mama can't come back from that? What was it? Was it the drugs? Was it the, I done had so many children, I done fucked up so many times. Now here I am on drugs. I might as well kill myself. I might as well wrap this pipe around my fucking mouth every chance I fucking get. Do whatever I gotta do to get it. My children hate me anyway. My children don't give a fuck if I'm healed, street walking. My children don't give a fuck that I was raped at 14 and as a result they here. My children don't understand the fact that me giving them to my mama was because my mama was the one always critiquing how the fuck I took care of my child. So I feel like you in good hands. She know the ropes. She know how to do. Because she went through the same shit. But since she a little further in life than me, she trying to make me feel like dog shit or like a star in reverse. She was a wild woman too. Settled down. She learned through trial and error how to take care of her kids. But she went through a lot of shit too. Alright. Why is the star here in reverse for Scorpio? Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. You know, nobody to talk to about this shit. Everything is a family secret. Everything quiet. Especially if you're a result of incest. Your cousin raped your mama. Or you and your you know, whatever the fuck. You gotta listen to Brenda's Got a Baby. Because that shit for real. The Hierophant and the King of Swords in reverse. You couldn't talk about this shit. And the star in reverse. You a wild woman, you doing drugs, they expect, now it's to the point where they expect you to be like this, fucked up. Won't let nobody tell you nothing. You ain't talking to nobody. You cut everybody off and just go towards the streets of the drug life. Because you want to escape. You tired of all the naysayers, you tired of all the malicious gossip. You tired of the people who talking shit about you, but really, they more fucked up than you, they just ain't been exposed yet. Yeah. The Two of Cups. Always chasing love. The Hierophant, the star in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. The Two of Cups upright and the Wild Woman upright with the moon. See, you chasing a soulmate, Scorpio. Your mama was chasing a pipe or a man or something like that to the point where it's no different than what you're doing right now. Lord help us. But somewhere in the process, your mama dreams just got snuffed out. Like her whole life turned into an Ace of Wands in reverse, the Star in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse. Dealing with people that they think, you know, they soulmate and having a baby, and then boom, we broke up again. Never healing from that, moving to another relationship for stability or whatever the fuck, and boom, another baby, and boom, we ain't together. Why is the Two of Cups here? Letting men treat them, you know, your mom let men continue to allow men to treat her like shit because she feel like shit. She feel like shit. Ain't nobody supporting her and loving her and telling her, you know, we love you. We want to help you. Your mama dealt with this on her own ever since she was 14 years old. You can't give her some slack. You can't give her some slack. She had to walk away. She didn't have nothing to give you. She didn't have nothing else. She had been robbed early on of her essence, of her fucking flower, her bloom. That got interrupted by your heartbeat on a sonogram. Her dreams, everything. How people perceived her, how people dealt with her. Do you know back then if you met a guy and you had a child, that was already a stigma about who you were. If you weren't still married, people accept that shit now, but back then that was a curse. You couldn't get no high level guy. You could be single and abundant and move forward, but you can't get no high level guy because they parents and shit, they raised them right. They ain't have the kind of shit go on like you went on. Even though they digging your mama, they can't be into your mama because she low grade. She got a baby already. Y'all got to understand what people was going through in these times when they gave y'all love. Yeah, look. The 8 of Wands, clarifying water. Y'all got to understand what time it was. How people communicated back then. How people moved back then. It was totally different. Everything was laid back. The 4 swords. People ain't even locked their doors, I just heard. Man, for some of you guys, man, your mom is just tricked. Like, listening to what people telling her, she beautiful, she fine. I feel like, too, a lot of our moms developed early. Like, even though they were young, they didn't look young. Probably people you knew older than them was flat chested. They had titties already, hips and shit like that. I'm getting that. That's what attracted the older man. Your daddy. You're the 5 of Pentacles. Always feeling like, ostracized. Left out in the cold, set aside. The Strength card in reverse. Never feeling like, you can regain who you were. You just feel helpless and hopeless. Then this depression sit in. This your mom, guys. Meanwhile, you at your grandma's house eating oxtails and rice and greens and, you got cookies and little Debbie cakes and ice cream. You got all the, every season you get different clothes. Something wrong with you, you getting the best hospital care, you eating, you living, and you mad at your mama for setting that up, and you wonder why you ain't married, and you wonder why your children hate you and you ain't done nothing but been done right by them. That's why, because you still hating your parents. Say what you got to say to them. Say it. If they're alive, go to their face and say it. And when you done, hug them and tell them you love them and you forgive them. If you can get to their grave site, go clean their grave off, leave them some fresh flowers and sit there for a minute and talk to them. Free your life up, Scorpio. Yeah. I heard you a good mama because your mama wasn't. Yeah, I heard you vowed to keep all your children together because your mama didn't. Who am I talking to? But you hate your mama. It's a good thing that was your mama. If you'd have had another mama, you'd have been one of them swinging around the pole and doing all ratchet kind of shit in the street. See, yo, them 2-parent homes ain't all what they cracked up to be. They just look good on the outside. When them people go inside their house, they got more worse shit going on than you do. The daddy fucking the children. The mama allowing it. Who am I talking to? Your mama wasn't even able to get an education because she had you at 15. She had to drop out of school. They ain't let pregnant girls go to school with girls that wasn't pregnant. That was a bad influence. Y'all got to understand how y'all mamas was ostracized and made to feel like the bottom of somebody's fucking shoe. And you the cause of it. Not saying you the problem, Scorpio. Take this in the spirit. Y'all don't need no fuck shit in my messages, because if it is, I'm not talking to you. Let's clarify this circle in reverse. Just spiraling, 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 spiraling. Like, what? Why I'm coming back for what? For my children that hate me? This crack the only thing that make me feel good. This alcohol the only thing that make me feel good. Prostituting the only thing that make me feel good. And at the end of that song, he said, prostitute found slain, and Brenda's her name. She's got a baby. Listen, it's about she having a baby. It ain't even about her being a prostitute or being slain. The last thing Tupac say, just like the hood, Brenda got a baby. To me, it's almost a call to my spirit, like, what kind of baby is this gonna be? That's what he addressed, and Tupac was beyond his time. He want to address the baby. See, because that's he that baby. You that baby. I'm that baby. Good thing he forgave his mama. Because, see, he did not live his mama. His mama outlived him. Who am I talking to? Either you say it while they're alive or you go to the grave and say it now. That's just that on that. To free your life up. Why is the circle in reverse here? Eight of Pentacles, it's time to go to work. It's time to make this shit right, Scorpio. Full circle, I'm here. Period. It's time to make it right. A lot of y'all mamas been off drugs and living their best life, and you still ain't fucking forgave them. And you think they done forgot about you or went on. No, it ain't that. It's just that they know they ain't done a motherfucking thing to you. That their life was way harder than yours, and you could never even understand, and they did the best thing they could do for you. Or all they knew how. It's not their fault. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. That's how you gonna free your money up, Scorpio. That's how you gonna get that dream job. By stepping into the unknown. Telling your mom you sorry. Do you know that might be the thing that make your mom get off of drugs? Do you know maybe if you did that 20 years ago, your children would have had a grandma? A fit grandma? You done helped everybody else out. You done forgave a million motherfucking people for a million low-down ass things. But because of your mama, you the strong, independent, loving mom and wife that you are, and you hate her. And you wonder why shit keep crumbling. Okay. You ain't got to wonder no more. Now you gonna know why it's crumbling. Specifically. Why is this moon here? The Five of Wands. You can keep fighting it. The Devil. You can keep fighting it. It's okay. Scorpio, God ain't gonna let you off the hook. I bet you that. He gonna hold you accountable. That Tower, he's gonna hold you accountable. This is destiny. Anything that I'm talking to y'all about now, it's about destiny. My downloads have been about destiny. My downloads have been about healing, Scorpio. My downloads haven't been about no soulmate or no karmic. I want to get to the root of it. I want to heal it. So when you go forward, this shit, it got to work now. You got to draw somebody in that's a soulmate energy. You got to draw somebody in that's compatible with your energy. Drawing somebody in who's okay with the fact that you got 3 kids and that you don't have a high school diploma. but you've been blessed enough to have money in your account and, you know, to start your own, just whatever this is. It begins and it ends, Scorpio, with you forgiving your parent. But right now we're talking about mom, dude. The woman who carried you 9 months. Y'all thinking this, y'all thinking, I see her here, y'all now ain't nobody asked to be here. Yeah, your mama pretty much got raped though. So I don't think she asked that. I don't even think she knew that what the person was doing to her would result in a baby. I know I didn't. Was it even good? I don't even think it was good. I don't even know what was, I know somebody was on top of me, but like, come on. You 14, you don't know what sex is, and back in them times, wasn't no bullshit on the TV, and wasn't no fucking YouTube and all that kind of shit. It wasn't in that era though. So y'all got to think about all that. Y'all, everything y'all perceive is like in y'all millennial time, and that ain't it. Cause they time wasn't millennial. It was closed caption. I just heard. All right. So we have revenge here, Scorpio, and we have disease. Like I said, if your mama's still alive, you better go talk to her now. Cause I feel for a lot of y'all, if y'all don't get to y'all mama before she passed. Now, if you get this message and y'all mama already passed, come on, Scorpio, just be smart. Take this shit how it resonates. When I get downloads, I just tell y'all what God is telling me. For a lot of y'all mama's sick. They to the point of death. If your mom died before you get there and make this right, you'll never be happily married. Your children will eventually, whatever you ever did to your mom, it will karmically come back to haunt you, Scorpio. I ain't got to go through every single thing. So for everybody, this situation different. If your mom is alive and you can even just call on the phone, make this right. If your mom already dead, go to the grave site, clean it off, leave her some flowers. That's letting her know you come in peace, because you should be coming in peace. You should be at peace with yourself when you go to have this conversation. And then you sit there and you talk to your mom and you tell her every rotten thing you ever thought about her. You tell her what got you to the conclusion of you being there right now, cleaning off her grave, leaving flowers, and telling her you forgive her and you want forgiveness. Yeah, I forgot to tell y'all about that. Because how dare you leave your mama no lifeline, but you been giving motherfuckers so much rope to hang themselves so many damn times they don't even feel like they got to give you a good offer. You in relationships where you doing everything and people breadcrumbing the fuck out of you. And your mama somewhere bound on drugs, sick, street walking. And you saying that's good for her. Woe unto you, Scorpio. Mischief. I'm telling you, everything you do to your mom, your children gonna do it to you. If you don't make this right, there go premonition. I just told you. How you treated your mom, your children gonna treat you. Do y'all know it's children out here who treat they moms like you treated your mom and you ain't nothing like your mom? It's soul ties. I'm telling y'all. You got some fucking children treat their mama like they streetwalkers and smoke dope. And their mama got their ass living in a nice neighborhood. Their ass got on designer clothes. They going to the best schools. And they could spit on their fucking grave. They killing their parents for $25,000 and $30,000. Who am I talking to? Yeah, mischief. You don't forget your parents, your children gonna be a piece of work. If you skip a generation, oh well, it's gonna be only your children. What else? Persecution. I told you, Scorpio. You will be persecuted. If you don't make this right, you will be persecuted. Caution, warning. The prophet has spoken. Malice in reverse. Make no mistake about it, Scorpio. No matter whether you make this right or not, it's going to be to your demise, not your mom's. For some of you guys, your mom already passed on, so they've already met their demise. Thanks to the fact that they didn't have people who they felt like, you know, nobody showed up and made a good decision about them like they did about giving you away. I'm just hearing that. Like, we got to learn to forgive, because it's a lot of reasons why things and people appeared in your life to shape who you are as a person. And instead of you looking down on them, you should be thanking God that you are a good mother, that you don't smoke crack. Because who's to say you wouldn't have been that way? You are your mother's daughter. I'm hearing that you are your mother's daughter. What drove you was your mother. What drove you not wanting to be like that was your hate and resentment for your mother. So now that you're a good mother, now that you've proved to be da-da-da, now why you can't forgive your mama? Because see, if you don't, whether you do this or not, the spiritual fine for this shit is still going to go on. Whether it be in your children or the next generation. That's just that on that. So what do you want to do? Your mom want to be loved too. Every now and then you just need somebody to tell you you can do better. And something snap. It shifts. Maybe if you'd have gave your mom one of them lifelines and not that 12 and 15, 16-year-old marriage, maybe you would have had your mom in your life and saved her from smoking drugs. We gave too much to the wrong people. And we took a lot from people that didn't owe us shit, Scorpio. Your mama didn't owe you shit. She was living in her own hell. And for a lot of you guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Your mamas that you love and that really, you know, did their best to raise you and you admire them women been through the same type of shit. Some women can hold the rock of Gibraltar on their back. Some women can't. It's time for us to forgive. If you at a stagnant point in your life, or you at a point in your life, Scorpio, where shit spiraling out of control, or shit keep repeating itself, this is why. Honor thy mother and thy father. It ain't say if they on drugs, you ain't got to honor them. If they sick, you ain't got to honor them. If they dead, you ain't got to honor them. If you alive, they said honor your mother and thy father, and thy days shall be longer. That's what this message is about. Honor your parents, Scorpio. Let's get this part right. Okay, because it's totally tied in to your destiny. You moving forward the way you want to. God is processing you, Scorpio. God is processing you. It's time for you to confront all these different things. The next video gonna be about my dad, about dad, is because we got to. They the reason mama fucked up. And while she went on to smoke crack and do this, your daddy went on to have children with other women. And he ain't smoking crack, but he fucked your mama up. Being a child molester, he robbed her of her flower before she could even get started. Alright, Scorpio, if you're still with me, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that join button. Become a part of the members only community. Let those ads play for at least 30 seconds so your girl can get all the credit from YouTube. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, everything you would need to know is in the description box below. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.